computer equipment in here. I'm going to join them inside and see what they... Somehow or other got off of automatic.
They, like, companies could get them to do some other stuff for them. Or like, on-site, whatever they call it, you know. They got a system.
I know, well that's what we have, that same funny, almost. I like your mouse better.
Yeah, I got this like trackball. He likes the trackball.
Oh really? Yeah. Mouse buttons are on the other side.
Oh yeah?
So that's your left, right, and middle mouse buttons.
Neat.
How do you do that? You got to move like this?
I think it was like one of the first trackballs or something. It's designed like it's a little box like that with a trackball up here and then 3 buttons going across down here. So like,
well, that works really well.
You know what I end up doing? I just use the Alt and Amiga key. Yeah, I'll be going like this.
Yeah. Now that one works really well because you can jog shuttle with one hand and then click on the other. This is the toaster. Basically, it's a piece of hardware that fits in the video slot of an Amiga computer. It comes with about 100 meg worth of software that allows you to do network type graphics things. All the effects are going to happen on that program monitor. The most basic thing that the toaster does is allow you to run 4 video inputs. Right now I just hooked up one. I've got a laser disc that's playing that ocean scene.
That's a beautiful scene, isn't it?
It's a really nice laser disc. I normally have my camera hooked up and one of my decks hooked up, and so I usually run 2 sources, but you can run up to 3. And how you change it is you just select these buttons, and as you pick up the sources, it automatically switches. You have 4 video sources and then 1 digital frame buffer here, another digital frame buffer here, and then another one that just has background color. So if I wanted to do a fade out of black, for example, my background color is set up right here to black.
Like the digital frame buffers, they'd be a still picture all?
There is still image, right.
Okay.
All your moving video will be on the first 4 inputs. So what I'm going to do is I have a preview monitor here. As you can see, this is the main output. This is the preview output. So I'm going to go ahead and put my laser disc down here on 1 so we can see it, and say I'm editing a show or something and I want to do a fade up from black into that ocean scene. I go ahead and select the type of effect I want, I click it again, and it fades up from black.
I'll do it again.
Okay, if I want to do a fade down or fade up from black. Okay, so that's real basic stuff. But this also does almost 300 digital video effects. Like if I want to...
You can create your own, some can you?
You can create your own as well. Not with this particular package, but with a third party, about a $200 package.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So if I want the video to hop off, I can have it hop off.
You see it on the main one? He missed it.
Let's see it again.
See it?
I'll have it.
All right.
Show him like that.
Oh, you just pop it out of the way.
Right. Now,
hop out.
What I'm going to normally do is
hop
do
it out
at a faster speed.
All right, yeah.
I can do slow, medium, or fast.
I see. Oh, you just hop it out, right?
Right. That's an effect called kicked puppy.
I saw that, but I didn't understand the
It has like 300 different wipes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all these banks.
But you can get another thing where you can make your own and make an infinite number of wipes.
These are all video effects. So if, for example, I wanted to do a flash, like a camera strobe.
Right. Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
See, like it doesn't have to be where it go to like a black screen though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like put up that. Can you put up the digital frame buffer on it for the for the video toaster or something?
Let me load something here.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got those 2 now. So if I
like that's a still picture, but it doesn't have to be a still picture. It could be like another video input.
Right.
It could be another moving video source. So if I want to do...
See, like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, in other words, that's how you jump from one thing to another.
He hadn't shown you the good stuff yet,
right.
Yeah. Wait, he hadn't shown you the good stuff yet.
Right.
I mean, these are like...
So, yeah, these are...
This is the basic.
These are the basics. You've got, wipes that wipe across. Really nice stuff.
You have flip-flops in there?
You've got flip-flops. You got just about anything you think you can fly things out.
Yeah, wasn't that nice? Look at that.
You can do a rollout on a cube.
Oh, hey, that's neat.
They got any kind.
Just
Yeah.
about
Well,
anything.
you wait and see.
All you do is jump from
What
one
about like
piece to the other. And
show them the jet.
is that
Yeah,
one
you got
click
that?
or one click or two?
One click loads it. The next
Alright.
click actually.
Next
actually-
click.
Here, watch this one. Watch this one.
Oh, great.
Ja,
Hey,
you always stay here long here, so take me home.
Oh no, we won't be here much longer.
Not the car is boring.
We won't be here much longer.
On top of that, then you have 3 other applications. Well, actually, you have a 4th called Chroma Effects. Let me find the bank it's on.
Well, like the jet wasn't a chroma effect.
No, that was actually an animation playing over
Yep.
the video.
Oh yeah.
they use those for Top Gun. Were they using the same equipment?
Well, they use the same
Or
equipment.
more
but-
sophisticated.
Yeah, I mean, it cost a lot more than
Right.
what this did.
Same effect.
Right.
Same effect, though. What I've done now is I'm going to strip the color out of that ocean, and then I'm going to add an old digital movie effect. So it's strobing and putting scratches in. And so you can do a lot of different things like that. Here's a... Let me go ahead and dissolve here. Let me see what else I have out here.
With that car with the blue.
Hey, you got a
could
green.
put-
You
could
can make that car any
superimpose
color
the
you
car?
want, can't you? You had
Yeah.
red. I noticed you had it up there as
You
green
basically
this
make
last
it any,
time.
I can make this like misty. I'm trying to get another color up here. This red.
Make it in the evening or in the morning or the middle of the day, or
Right, you can.
looks like you're above the clouds there, doesn't it?
So you can do all kinds of special
Right,
effects with
right.
it. The other thing that's real handy is that you can do a frame grab, and then I can go ahead and click on. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. If I wanted to get a freeze frame of that, I can hit the freeze button, and it instantly grabs a frame of video. Now it's got a little bit of motion in it, but the toaster allows you to do motion removal. It's built in. So I'm going to go ahead and say remove that motion, and the computer will figure out how to make the picture stop wiggling so that I have a steady picture. Because the waves were all moving and everything at the time I did the
So like
frame
okay, now like then you could load that picture into, you know, like into Brilliance and mess with it if you wanted to or whatever.
Right.
No, I mean like I don't know. That's what I got DCTV for, but man, I'll get artifacts like
Yeah.
and even then, I mean with that, just transferring it even to just ham. I mean, you know, still with 4,096 colors, but it's like it comes out blotchy.
So you can see all the motion that's now gone in that
Right.
frame.
Right.
And
Took it
now-
all out. That was
Right.
the whole idea. You want to stop the motion.
Right, you want a nice, crisp, still
Right.
picture. Now I can save
And
that.
you can copy that picture on your
I'm gonna copy-
printer in color.
Yes,
You got a
yes, you can.
color printer there.
I don't have one here, no. You can output it to film, you can output that to videotape.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to save it to my hard drive, so we'll just say ocean. And that will write to my hard
Oh
drive.
man, look at those dolphins.
Isn't that beautiful, huh? Now you're doing not flip flops, but you're doing that same type of, what do they call that? A
Well,
flash?
Well, that is actually flashing because I'm saving that to my hard drive, but you can do a strobe, and it will flash or flicker like that for you. But as soon as I have that saved, we'll go into the Paint program, and I can show you real quickly how we can do some backgrounds using images off of videotape or, you know, that you grabbed with your camera, your video camera.
What about? Can you show them those like those? Can you show them that one?
There's a sea otter.
Kiki? What's her name?
The Kiki effects, you mean?
Yeah, well, show them that one where she comes out with the magic wand and stuff. no?
Okay, yeah, that's on the A bank.
Here, watch this one, Dad.
Isn't that beautiful, huh?
And you can.
She did a bunch of them. Like
You can have blood.
on the first ones though, on the first toaster, like a year and a half ago, it was all like she'd come out and it'd just be her silhouette. But now they got her where she comes out in color.
Now I have that image in on my hard drive. I can do different things with it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tell it I want a range of colors from, say, a light blue to a dark blue. And I want it to go ahead and fill the screen. So it's going to draw a background for me. And it kind of looks pixelized on here because you're looking at it in ham, but it's actually drawing that image in 16.8 million colors.
Oh yeah?
And as soon as it's done here, I'll render it and show it to you how smooth it looks.
What size is it?
It's 752 by 480, and that's the standard toaster frame store size.
Yeah.
So that's the background it just made for me. Just a nice dithered blue background with kind of a hot spot in the middle. What I'm going to do is jump to a spare page, which is blank, and we're going to load that image that we just got. So we're going to load the frame that I called Ocean. If I can find it. There it is. In that frame grab that we did, there's the ocean picture coming in for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a real quick background that you might title over or something like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is clip out this entire picture as a brush and tell it to go into the texture map mode. I'm going to go back to my blue background. In the texture map mode, any design that I draw is going to be filled with that image of the ocean.
The whole image?
Right, so no matter what weird pattern or scribble you make, it's going to be filled with that picture of the ocean. Okay, so I'm going to tell it to undo that. We're going to come up here and we're going to tell it to kind of draw it right here. And so this is what I'm going to...
Could you do like type text and is
Sure.
it filled with the picture?
Sure can. What I'm going to do is, I'll do a couple things. I'm going to go into the darken mode now and put a little fake drop shadow under here, kind of give it a 3D look.
Yeah.
Something like that. And now let's go ahead and put a title bar across the top where you do transparency. So I'm going to have it start off a little bit opaque here and then complete transparent here.
What's the name of this paint program?
This is called Toaster Paint.
Yeah, it's decent, huh?
It's pretty good for doing this kind of video painting. I'm in the darken mode. Now I'm going to come back and go into the normal mode and lay this on top. And you can see it's kind of opaque on this side and went to transparent on this side.
Yeah.
So this is what I've ended up with. Okay, now you're going to do something a little bit fancier than that, but I'm going to go ahead and save this out. And let's save it right back to the frame starter called Ocean. And then we'll go into the next program, which is the character generator or the tiling program. And I can actually put some really nice text on top of that now. So, go into the character generator.
Any type of font you want?
It comes with any, it will use any PostScript font. It comes with about 300 PostScript fonts. So,
And how many PostScript fonts are there? Like infinite.
yeah, there's just a ton.
I mean, new ones
To
every
be honest
day.
with you, I don't know why you.
And like
need
you
any more
get
than
you
300.
get like a like what's that program Page String came out with? I mean like those people.
Font maker.
Yeah, it's
another
like
one.
they got one where you can make your own. All it is like vectors. I mean, yeah, dots and lines. It's all
Well,
math.
it was already made, why make your own, you know?
Well, you make your own so that you have your own. I mean, make your own like you can make them look like little people or something.
Oh,
or
I
make
see.
them look like
Right. Huh.
you know blades of grass or something. Or,
Right.
And also symbols. You know, there's like some of them in here that are stars or the Visa and American Express cards. Those
Yeah.
are actually a font.
Yeah.
So, what I've told it is just to go ahead and use that as a background now. So you'll see in my character generator, I have this loaded as a background. What I'm going to do is go into what's called the 2 monitor mode, and what that allows me to do is position my text and see my picture in the background. Okay, so I know I want to put some text right there, right? So we're going to say Ocean. Oceans of Texas. Now if I want to change that to another font, I just go into my book and get any font size, or I can add a font.
it'll change it like after you typed it.
Sure.
Oh man.
So I can go to, all these are PostScript fonts, so I can go to any of these fonts, go down, select one, and I can make it any size from 10 horizontal scan lines, which you can't even read, to 400, which is almost full screen. So we'll do something, oh gosh, I don't know, let's do about 50. And now if I want that to change to Brussels 50, I just click on it,
Oh, yeah, that's
that
nice.
that particular font. Now, if I want to see that, I have to render it, of course. And you can see I'm out of alignment a little bit. I probably should have moved that up a little bit.
Oh, that's decent.
And
I like
you
it.
can see that. And you can use different types of fonts. You can overlay fonts.
And that's nice to have that sort of color change as
It's
you
like it's
creep
like it's
across
laying on
there,
the
you
bottom
know.
line of it.
You can change shadowing. You can put that to the left.
We're walking in a new car. There we go. Boy, that's a pretty car, isn't it? A Mazda. Calexico Mexicali and Aqua de Caliente and